Welcome, welcome. Testing, we are live. What's going on, guys? How we doing today? Looks like my countdown wasn't working. That's all right. Hope you guys are doing well. I think we are live. Good to go. All right. No, nothing like just jumping right into it. How's everybody doing this Wednesday? Hope you're having a great week so far. I know I am super excited to be back here for another live stream. We missed last week, so I'm always excited to get back into these live streams. We've got a few things to talk about, and we're going to do a giveaway today, which is, always fun to do. No video. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to do something happened with my file, I guess, for my little countdown. So, I don't know what happened there, but no sound, no video. Hopefully, you guys can see everything now. Let's see. Testing. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? No image, no video. Can you guys hear me? Okay, you got me now. Sorry. Whew, a little bit rusty, I guess. How's everybody doing? The radio show. Yeah, there we go. So some of you guys maybe listening in the car, didn't even know anything was wrong. All right, sorry guys about that. Yeah, technical difficulties, but that always makes it a little exciting. You guys doing all right so far? Everything good now? Lone Star Trent, what's going on, Lone Star Trent? How you doing today? Brian is in the house. What's up, Brian? Appreciate you guys being here, helping out with the stream a little bit today. You guys having a good week? Good evening, Eric from the Netherlands. Let's see if all my stuff is working here. All right, good to go. That looks like it's working well. ASMR for members. Hello, Healthy Perspective. Richard, what's going on, Richard? All good. Thank you. Sights and sound are good. Thank you, Everyday Family. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully we worked out the kinks and we're good to go now. PamaKit, hello from France. Hope you're having a good week so far. What's everybody up to? It's been a little while. Like I said, we skipped last week. I don't know how much of that you heard. I was rambling into a black hole apparently, and you guys couldn't even see me. Nicole, what's going on, Nicole? Rami, Don is in the house. What's up, Don from Delaware? Hope everybody's doing well. Excuse me. So yeah, what have you guys been up to? Edgar's Home Tech. What's up, Edgar? Appreciate you, Edgar, for being here. You guys go check out Edgar's Home Tech. Great little YouTube channel. It's kind of an up and comer, but doing some great smart home stuff over there. Definitely go check him out if you're into Apple Home, smart home, shortcuts, all that stuff. We are getting closer to WWDC. We are indeed. That is really exciting. That's one that I really look forward to, being a HomeKit nerd. Hope that maybe we'll get some HomeKit updates, but we'll see. Larry, what's up, Larry? Trying to stay cool. Yep, I hear you. It's done got hot here as well. So today, if you're new here to the stream, welcome. And if you're returning and you've watched before, welcome back. So good to have you guys. We're just going to chat about smart home stuff for the next hour or so. We'll do some questions in a little bit. I'll take questions and you guys can ask me whatever you want, get creative. But yeah, we'll do that for like maybe the last 30 minutes. We're going to go through a few things here that I've got on my list, wanted to share with you in case you weren't aware of it. But we'll be talking all about smart home stuff. Just so you know, we will do a giveaway today. I've got one set of these. Let me see if my screen share works. There we go. I've got one set of these, the Matter Smart Multicolor Outdoor String Lights Smarter Kit. That is quite a mouthful. But yeah, these Matter Enabled Smart String Lights by Nanoleaf. I have a set of these. Nanoleaf has agreed to give away a set of these actually, so they will do shipping directly. This giveaway will be for, let me see, anywhere in North America. So it's just for North America. They're handling the shipping. So for everybody outside of North America, I'm sorry. But we'll get a giveaway here for worldwide one of these days. Yeah, crying all the way in Europe. Sorry about that. We'll get something for you guys here one of these days. Lurk Jerk, what's going on, Lurk Jerk? Yes, Brian, thank you. Please ask questions only once. I'll do my best to get to questions, guys, but we'll do a full Q&A, and I'll take questions here in a little bit. So bear with me for that. Oh, Mike Evans, what's going on, Mike? From upstate South Carolina. Very nice. Not too far away from me. I'll be in the upstate. Let's see, what in July, I know, for a concert going on there later on. So glad you can make it. Always good to see a fellow South Carolinian around here. Don can make use of those string lights. Nice. All right, good deal. Well, we will give those away towards the end of the stream. So guys, hang in there. Speaking of Nanoleaf, they are also doing... Oh, where'd it go? It must be a slider here. I wanted to share with this. They're doing a big discount, or a big sale. This thing here says biggest sale of the year, deals better than Black Friday is what they're saying. So this will start, I guess, tomorrow or in the next, 36 hours or so. You'll be able to get some big deals on the Nanoleaf stuff. I use a lot of Nanoleaf here in the studio. That's what I got back there on my wall. I've got them on this wall. I think I've got Nanoleaf stuff on every single wall in the studio except for one. I don't have any on that wall yet. And really the only reason I didn't do that is because it reflects off of my TV too bad. But yeah, Nanoleaf stuff everywhere. I've got them outside now. Terry, what's going on, Terry? Glad you could be here. Hope you're having a good week. Terry says my Nanoleaf lights should arrive on Sunday. All right. South Carolina is a beautiful state. Was an immediate huge difference driving across the border from North Carolina. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, I spent many years in North Carolina as well, growing up, off and on, kind of military brat. So we moved all around the country, even outside of the country some. But we always kept going back to North Carolina, so Fayetteville, or Vietnam as we called it. I spent many years there and kind of landed in South Carolina once I was done growing up, I guess. Still working on the growing up part, but you know what I mean. Loving the room setup. Thank you, Chaser Lee Jackster. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun creating this space here. Something I've wanted to do for so long, and I've really been enjoying it. I finally, it took me years to get it done, but I've been enjoying it. I appreciate that. So let's go into a couple of things here I want to share with you, and then we'll do some questions, and you guys can just hit me with all your questions. So we talked about the Nanoleaf stuff. I did want to share this. I like to share discounts and stuff with you guys. I talk about Homey a lot. They're doing the Homey Pro. This is what I talk about quite a bit. You guys may have heard me talk about this if you tune into these live streams. But they're doing this kind of 10-year anniversary, I don't know, special thing where they're basically, if you purchase one, you'll be entered into a raffle or whatever, where they're basically picking one out of every 10 purchases to get a refund. So one in every 10 purchases will get a full refund between May 24th and June 2nd. So that's pretty awesome. I'd say if you were thinking about getting one of those anyways, then now would be a good time. I mean, 1 in 10 chances that's pretty good odds. So nice little thing that they're doing for that. Let's see, I do want to pop out this chat over here. Let's see if we can get that popped out, how that'll work. All right, I'd like to have both of them over there side by side. All righty, let's see how that works. Healthy Perspective says, extremely jealous of your whole home setup. Just got to get my wife on the same page as me. Hey, I totally get that. It's baby steps to get the spouse on board sometimes. We've talked about that a number of times. Find something that you think, something that maybe she would enjoy. It's tricky. It's definitely tricky, but it takes time. But it's the process. I enjoy the process. I'm still changing all kinds of stuff all the time here in my house. You can buy 10 and send 9 back. That's I don't know, maybe that'll work. Is Homey plug and play? Homey Pro plug and play? It is very much so plug and play. I did a full review for anybody who's interested or wants more details on Homey Pro. I did a whole review a few months ago, so it's not too old, and I really love it. As far as just the all-in-one Matter smart home hubs, it's really awesome. It's very easy to use. One of the things I love about it is the advanced automations and how easy they make it, and just the interface is beautiful and really fun to use. Similar ones that I've used like Habitat and stuff kind of feel almost like a chore is kind of how I feel it when you're building automations and stuff. But when I use Homey Pro and that whole automation engine that they have going on over there, it's just really a pleasure to use. That sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. Let's see. Question: how's the unified journey going? Lurk Jerk says. Oh, it's going. It's going. Yeah, that's actually why we took last week off. I've been working on my network. It's a process. I've been so busy working on content and stuff. I've actually had to put that on hold for a few days. And I'm doing a little bit of traveling soon here too. But the Unify setup is going well. I've identified one issue, I think, with my cabling from this computer actually that I live stream from. So I actually am running a long Ethernet cord to my network closet right now from this computer, hoping that nobody trips over it and pulls my computer right out from under me while we're streaming here. But yeah, somewhere in the wall, I think, is an issue, and I'm not getting the speeds that I should be getting for this one Ethernet jack that I got wired up. We wired up at some point. So I'm gonna have to redo that, get up in the attic and all that stuff. Fun stuff. Don, thank you so much, Don, for gifting 5 memberships. Let me see, where is that? I change this to all live chat. There it is. Okay, Don, thank you so much, Don. I was trying to find it. Don just gifted 5 memberships, man. Thank you so much, Don, for that. Let's see. Ty Boyle, Jason, Kevin, Keenan, Cranium. You guys all were gifted a membership. Those were just randomly selected by YouTube when somebody does a gift. So thank you, Don. You guys can all thank Don if you haven't. As a member, you get access to members only content, which there hasn't been a lot of that lately, but you get early access to new videos each week or almost every week, and you get access to our member Discord server, which that's an awesome place to hang out. We'll actually be doing a kind of like a WWDC watch party over there. We do that for every Apple event. We also do monthly video hangouts over there in Discord. So lots of cool stuff. You can check the membership tab on YouTube actually to see kind of the perks and everything you get included with that. And if you're not a member or you didn't get gifted one, you can join for it's about $5 a month, and it helps support this channel. And excuse me, also just a great community of people over there on Discord. That's been my favorite thing for sure about the membership, the whole membership program, is that Discord server. Terry has been dropping some new Cat 6. Yes, I saw you posting that, I think, on Discord, if I'm not mistaken. So very cool. Awesome. Ingo McLean, I don't get to make many live streams. Work from home today. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you could hang out with us today during the live stream. Brandon, I see your question. I'm going to get to questions in a few minutes here. Brian, lawyer. Thank you so much, Brian. Brian just gifted 5 more memberships. You guys are awesome. Man, thank you so much, everybody. These guys. I need to get my confetti. Do I have some sound effects or something I can do? I need to get my confetti animation working again. Let me see. Window. Where's all my sound effects? Sorry, a little rusty because I haven't live streamed in a couple weeks. So here we go. There you go. Better than nothing, right? Thank you guys so much. Cornelius, Juan, Will Ty, a car guy, Jason. You guys were all gifted memberships. Thanks to Brian. Brian, a fellow channel member, and thank you for continuing to support the channel, Brian. I really appreciate that. Oh, sweet. Ty's taking a day off from work to watch it uninterrupted. That's the way to do it. That's the way to, man, there's been so many years in the past where, it's like you try to hide away at work or whatever, or I've done this, where I try to hide away just during the keynote and watch it. And somebody always tries to interrupt and, call you to a meeting or something. And yeah. Let's see. Okay. All right. Moving on. Some other things to discuss here. I saw this. Andrew over at Apple Insider posted an article. It looks like we may be getting more smart home accessories showing up in the Apple Home app soon, like sooner rather than later. I mean, this is 17.6, so that's even before iOS 18 arrives, with WWDC and everything. They'll be talking about iOS 18. But the recent Matter Spec 1.3 brought support for new device types like CO2 monitors, water sensors. I know was one. Oh yeah, air quality monitoring, power management, and water valves. Also 1.2, which is even before that, brought robot vacuums. Well, it looks like based off of this GitHub repo that there may be some of these products may be coming, or these device types may be coming to Apple Home soon. So I don't know. That's not guaranteed or whatever. That's kind of like just something that leaked and was shared, but that would be cool. So hopefully we'll see, those device types. I mean, I have gotten a robot vacuum working, a couple of them working in Apple HomeKit natively through a Matter Hub, and they do work, but you just get on off. It basically looks like a switch because Apple HomeKit, it doesn't really support robot vacuum. So you can get the device in there. It just doesn't really know it's a robot vacuum, sort of. So it just shows it as a switch, Yes, I have seen that. That's actually next on my list. Thank you for sharing, Lurk Jerk. So, thank you, Don. Hold on, let me see if I can real quick, Lurk Jerk, before we get to that. Don, I just see. Sorry if I don't want to miss these member chats. So Don, a member for 23 months. Man, thank you so much for continuing to support the channel for so long. That really does mean a lot. Don says, show Shane some love. That's kind of a tongue twister. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. Again, for the continued support there, Don. I really appreciate that. Edgar. So regarding the Matter stuff real quick, we'll go back to that. So basically the Matter spec, now supports robot vacuums and all these other things that they announced with 1.2 and then 1.3. Apple just hasn't brought support to those yet. So Apple is, probably like 1.1 or something like that as far as Matter. So they haven't, they have to build support in their ecosystem for these different device types. And that goes for every smart home ecosystem. So Matter can support it, but unless they have a way to support it, with the different features and stuff, so that's kind of where we're at. Apple never brought support to robot vacuums or anything like that yet. So not as a device type anyways. Let's see. I see you, B flat. I see your question. I'm going to flag that, and we're going to get to questions real quick. Here in just a minute, but real quick, Lurk Jerk mentioned, wrong button. Lurk Jerk mentioned the controller for HomeKit update. I did want to talk about this real quick, guys. Controller for HomeKit, if you're not aware, this is one of my favorite, if not my very favorite, Apple HomeKit app. I don't know if I can say that. There's a bunch of really good ones, but it's definitely one of my very favorite third-party Apple HomeKit apps. As of today, they just released a huge update. This is controller 7.0, and they say revolutionizing Apple Home Control. So it's their 7th anniversary. Say goodbye to long list and experience a new visually stunning floor plan feature, taking your smart home to the next level. This is really cool. I hear a lot from people who want to have some sort of floor plan mode or floor plan that they can use to kind of interface with their smart home. So this is not something that I expected from the controller for HomeKit app, I must say, but it's pretty impressive. So you can get this now. I actually have a discount that the great folks, good friends over there at the controller for HomeKit app, they gave me an exclusive discount. So you can get $10 off the first year if you use the link. I put that link in the description of this video. So if you don't have the controller app already, you want to get it, check that out. I think it's normally around $30 a year, or you can get the lifetime license, which I believe is $99. I'm a fan of the lifetime license. Just kind of pay for it once and use it. But yeah, it's a great app. Most people will probably agree. Let's see. Let's read the comments here. Lurk Jerk says floor plan working great. Hair Riot says controller for HomeKit changed everything for me. That recommendation alone was worth your membership. Awesome, very cool, great to hear that. Thank you for sharing. Dane, let's see. Edgar says it's a great app. Any others? HomeKit says I updated controller for HomeKit on my iPad and lose all QR codes stored in the app. They are still on my iPhone, so I will save them as a PDF for now. Lifetime license. Interesting. Yeah, definitely check with support. I've been using the beta app for a while. Hopefully, there were some kinks. I've been using it for a little while. Let me see here. Let's see if I can pull it up on my iPad for just to give you guys a quick little demo. I will note too, if you're interested in this and you maybe want to see more, I will have a full video coming out talking about this whole floor plan feature and all this stuff coming soon, very soon. So stay tuned for that. If you maybe want to see more of how I use it and stuff and some of the features before you purchase, if you haven't already. But we're going to be talking mainly about the floor plan mode, which is just a huge new feature with this new update. I've done a couple videos here and there in the past where we talked about the app before, so you can find those as well on the channel. But this new floor plan feature, this is the new interface. So you have your floor plans right here. So I just have 2 set up right now. This is kind of like my main area. You have all your elements right here. And let me know if you guys have any issues seeing that. Controller for HomeKit is here in the chat. Awesome. Says HomeKit, sorry to hear this. Setup codes are also stored inside backups. We will look into this. Very good. Awesome. So there you guys go. We have controller for HomeKit here in the chat. Very cool. But so this is how it looks right here. You can toggle along the bottom. This shows just your rooms. And so you can tap on an icon and you have to set all this up. And we discussed this in my video, but you can look through all of the accessories in each room right here. I like this view for the most part when I'm using this. So I like to use this with my wall mounted iPad. It's really cool. I've got my garage, my smart locks, door sensors even work. So you can see when doors are open, motion sensors, you can see all that right here from like your floor plan, which it's just really cool. And what's really mind blowing is the way you set up these floor plans. It uses the LiDAR scanner on your phone or iPad. Again, I show this in more depth on the video, but it's so freaking cool. It really is. But here you go. I'll show you my other floor plan. Also, I really love just the new interface too. Let's just talk about that for a minute. So you can scroll through your cameras right here and your floor plans. Okay, so I think about this for like a wall-mounted iPad, ideally. You can hide the column right there. You have quick tap to any of your rooms from here through these little icons. And then, of course, is kind of everything else you're used to seeing. So I can tap on my cameras real quick to get full screen access of all my cameras. Right there, accessory scenes, all that kind of stuff as you would expect right there. But this is the floor plan, so you can see, I don't know, yeah, you can see in the little box here where my head is, the lights. So this is, I mean, look at this. This is my room right here. So this is where I'm sitting. My chairs right here, my couch over there, a little table. It sees the TV. I mean, it set all this up. It saw all this, my windows. When you scan the room, it's really awesome. So if I tap on my light right there, I don't know if you can see behind me, my Nanoleaf lights go off and then they come back on. So this is just a really cool way to interact with your smart home, especially if you like using this, something like a wall-mounted iPad or anything like I do. Again, check it out. If you want to wait till that video comes out, that's coming soon. If you want now, there's a discount code. Or actually, it's just a link. So I don't think there's a code. You have to use the link that I put down there. And that'll take you to the App Store, and it should save you $10 on the first year. There you go. Let's see. Amazing. New interface looks amazing. Can't wait to try it. I'm glad I purchased it. Kudos to the developers, says Larry. Yes, it's just such a feature-rich app too. If we go, let me go here and just show, I'll just really quickly show you some of the other things you can do with this app. Advanced notifications. I actually did a whole video on that feature a while back. Advanced automations. This is great for automations. The Home app is a little bit limited, the Apple Home app. So this app, it kind of picks up the slack. Not kind of, it really picks up the slack. It'll show you characteristics of a lot of your accessories that the Home app just won't show you. That's really nice. Camera view, it's got a backup and restore option. The maintenance, I love this about the app. The setup codes option, hopefully there's no kinks with that update, but you can store all of your Matter codes and your HomeKit codes there. It's got a logs, I mean, just smart folders. The list just goes on and on. The features of this thing is really crazy. So a little bit expensive of an app, but the features you get, it's just so worth it for anybody really building a HomeKit, for anybody building an Apple Home, smart home, especially if you're getting serious, just to have those extra features. It's a really good one, I feel like. Hair Riot says the advanced automations alone are worth the subscription. Yeah, it's cool. I like how everybody kind of has like their own favorite features, that make it worth it. That's cool. So Hair Riot likes the advanced automations, and yeah, I do like the advanced automations. I tell you, I use it a lot of the times to look at the what do they call it? The vendor characteristics. So this right here, I'll open this. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it'll show you characteristics that are exposed to HomeKit that the Apple Home app won't show you, right? So like, for example, I use the controller app every time I'm just creating scenes here in my studio, because I can create scenes with like all of the Nanoleaf lights, the effects, they all show up in the controller app, which is super useful. It's like really a pain in the butt to create this any other way. So yeah, I don't know, just, all right. Enough rambling, I guess, about the controller app, but super cool stuff. I'm glad to see they're continuing to bring like awesome updates for everybody there. Let's see, moving on from that, some other things to mention. I did want to share some new smart home stuff. Govee is coming out with, well, actually already came out with some new outdoor lights that support Matter. This is the Govee Outdoor Triad Floodlight is what they call it. This does support Matter, so you'll be able to use this, in HomeKit or whatever. Really nice to see some more, outdoor lights. That's been kind of an area that's been a little bit lacking, I feel like, in HomeKit for a long time. And so, yeah, nice to see that. Controller, thank you, Controller for HomeKit says, thank you, Shane and community. Thank you, truly, thank you and all the app developers out there that are making these great apps that we can all utilize. We thank you. And back to this one. This is another one that I was excited about. So I actually do have some of these, and I'm gonna install them, and I'm gonna do a video on these. So if you're interested, stay tuned for that. But this is the Govee outdoor wall light. I first saw this at CES earlier this year in January. They had a lot of their stuff, demoed, and this was one that kind of piqued my interest. I think it looks really cool. I'm excited to use these. I'm probably going to put one of these on my back porch. And I've got some other Nanoleaf or some other Govee, sorry, not Nanoleaf, some Govee stuff that I will probably install. But yeah, I'm just happy to see more outdoor Matter smart home lights that we can take advantage of. Next up, this was pretty interesting. I've been asked a number of times on live streams and just different places about a smart lock for a patio, like a sliding door or something. And it looks like this may be an answer to that. This first of all, this is an article on HomeKit News, but it looks like a Danish company, sells this lock right now, and it supports Matter over Thread for patio doors. Really cool design here. I don't know if you can get this internationally or what the shipping looks like, but if you're one of those who has really been looking for a device like this may be the answer. I don't know. Check it out over at homekitnews.com. You can go to their website. Pricing looks fairly reasonable. Again, this is a Danish company, so I don't know yet if they're shipping worldwide or not. But this is just like, this has been a void in the HomeKit space. Anyways. Let's see. Sliding patio doors are so tricky. No standards are available like those. Yeah, on front doors. Yep, they are tricky. I've been lucky that my last house did have a sliding door, but this one I don't. Okay, Travis, looking forward to the video. Yeah, let me know if you got any questions about those lights. But yeah, I should be doing some cool stuff with those lights. Govee makes some really fun effects and things like that. All right, next. Okay, that's really the stuff that I wanted to get through. I did it in just about 30 minutes. That's not too bad, right? We got, let's see, around 200 people watching. Cool. So we're going to do a giveaway, like I said, in a little bit before the end of the hour. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be giving away, once again, if you are just joining us, we're going to be giving away one set of these here pretty soon. So that'll be fun. Again, I did do a whole video on those if you want to check it out. That's on the channel. Got those hanging on the back porch right now. But we'll go ahead and do some questions now for a little while. You guys, if you have any questions you want to ask me, now is the good time to do it. I will ask, just preface your comment with the word question. Even if you want to make it all caps, that might help it stick out a little bit to me. Please do ask your question once. I'll do my best to get to everybody's question in time. I'll flag them and come back to them the best I can. So just bear with me on that. And all right, let's go. Let's see. I got a couple flagged already from earlier. Brandon says, would you ever get into Home Assistant? And I've been using it recently, and I have found it more reliable than Homebridge. Well, I do have this sitting over here, so I guess that answers your question. Yeah, I've been wanting to try it out for a while. I still haven't had the time to set it up and to do all the things that I want to do with it. But yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I don't think I'm gonna I don't think there's any point where I'll fully leave HomeKit, but I've seen a lot of people who like to use Home Assistant on the back end for more automation stuff. It's very powerful in that regard, and still use HomeKit or Apple Home as the front end. I can see myself doing something like that. But yeah, I will try it out, see what it's all about, and just go from there. So we'll see where that takes us. Super chat. Thank you, Raphael, so much for the super chat. Appreciate you.
Super
Says,
chat.
hello from Brazil. What do you recommend for us down here? Lots of difficulty buying stuff for HomeKit. Should we turn to Home Assistant with Zigbee? Yeah, so for those who have difficulty getting certain products, um, any kind of workaround is probably worth looking into, especially if you don't mind tinkering. Home Assistant with Zigbee would be a great way to do that. Homebridge is another way, to get products into HomeKit that don't support it. So let's see. I'm trying to think of. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a resource. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. I would check out a good channel to check out, if you haven't. Yeah, I found this is Eddie D'Souza channel. He does a lot of homebridge stuff and uses a lot of like Toya products and things. I assume that maybe he has maybe the same issue, harder to get certain products where he lives. But that his channel is doing a lot with homebridge and things like that. So that might be a good channel to check out. I know he was recently, he's using Home Assistant, Homebridge, a lot of these kinds of alternative ways to get things to work. I know recently he was talking about using Toya stuff um, with Homebridge. So that would be one good way to go about it. But yeah, if you don't mind Home Assistant, that's probably definitely worth a shot to get those products and stuff into HomeKit if that's what you're trying to do. Dan, what's going on, Dan the man? Glad you could make it, Dan. Hope you're having a good day so far. Just got here just in time to win. What's going on, Lloyd? Yes, good luck to you, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Uh, Yes, Home Assistant also has a HomeKit bridge that I've been using. Very nice. Yeah, and if you do go with Home, I mean, there's a few different ways, but that Home Assistant yellow that I got, should be like the one of the easy, or Home Assistant green is also a really easy way to get started, I believe. Um, yeah, I hear you on that. It says every time Paul McKit says every time I see videos about Home Assistant, I get a headache. Very powerful, but very technical. I agree. That's why I've kind of stayed away. I try to keep my smart home really simple, but I think Home Assistant has come a long way. It does look easier, especially with things like Home Assistant Yellow, Home Assistant Green. I think it's easier to get started now. So that's kind of one reason why I wanted to kind of take a look and see what all we can do with this, and if maybe it's something that would be a good option for folks out there. Homey Pro is another one. Yeah, definitely worth looking at. Homey Pro is probably easier, I just assume, than Home Assistant to get started, but I could be wrong because I haven't used Home Assistant yet. But just from what I've seen, Homey Pro is very easy. You do just have to make sure that the products you want to use are supported. That's the only thing. It's not quite as much support for products as you would get with Home Assistant. Excuse me. Yeah, I saw a video with Reed with the CEO, and he was talking about much easier dashboards and Home Assistant. That might be time. Nice. Okay, I didn't see that video. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, Reed does some good stuff. I didn't know he had a video with the CEO. That's awesome. Okay, I see some more questions. All right, let's go back into the questions. All right, William says, have you seen the new Google Fitbit Ace LTE for kids? Apple is really falling behind when it comes to kids' smart devices. I haven't seen this, William. I used a, let's see, we got my daughter, it was a something T-Mobile offered. I think it was, what brand was it? Dang, I'm trying to remember what brand it was. It was by a watch brand. It was a little smart kids watch. And then once Apple released the Apple SE, I think it was Apple Watch SE that you could pair without a phone. We got that for my daughter, so she had the Apple Watch before she ever had a phone, which was great for us to just be able to see where she's at and communicate with her. She's a little bit older now, so she did finally get a phone. But yeah, I think the Apple Watch, the SE one, or one of the cheaper ones, or maybe a used one that you can pair. Since they made it so that you can pair it without an iPhone, and use it as a family device, that was a big deal, I think, and that's what we've done with our kids. But I haven't seen the Fitbit Ace. B flat 233. Thank you for your patience. Hopefully you're still around. Please talk a little bit about your decision to use Abode IOTA for your home security system. It hasn't had the most favorable reviews, though the obvious choice for HomeKit. Yeah, and that's really what it comes down to. There's really not a whole lot of options for HomeKit. Um, just for so you guys know what we're talking about. This is the security system that we're talking. This is actually the one that I have. This is the Abode IOTA. It's got a camera built into it. I don't really like that camera too much, but I love the keypad system. So I guess the question was, why did I choose this, or share why I chose this? Really, in my opinion, this is really the best option for like an all-in-one security, like an actual security system. It has optional cellular backup. It has battery backup, so like if you lose power, it will still work for a while with the onboard battery. That's pretty important. So those types of features you would typically only get with, an actual security system, and not something like the Akara hubs or anything. Those are great little like DIY systems, but you don't have some of those more robust features that you would get with an actual security system. So I did like that with the Abode. And then, they have so many devices like, the keypad is really great. A couple of these buttons here actually even support HomeKit, so you can tie in scenes and stuff with this. But they have so many pop-ups. But the door sensors, motion sensors, all that stuff do get exposed to HomeKit. If I were to buy one, I would go with this one though, because the biggest difference is this one here has a camera on it. The camera's not that great. I would just use other HomeKit cameras, and I would get this one, which still supports HomeKit, so your security system will actually work in HomeKit. And yeah, price is not too bad. They always run discounts. They've got a ton of different sensors and things that you can get. So that's why I went with that. They also do professional monitoring, which again, you can't get with something like a Cara or whatever. So if you want professional monitoring, you can get that. And you can actually cancel at any time. So I like that. So if you want to get like professional monitoring for like a month or whatever, maybe you're traveling or something during the summer, you can get it and then cancel it. So I like that, but you don't have to use that either. So, excuse me. So I like that. Let me jump in the chat and see. Ring doesn't support HomeKit, and they're sus about what they do with your recordings. Yes, I don't like Ring at all. I would not use Ring personally. Yeah, yeah. It's funny. My brother is buying a new house, and they were trying to sell him on some smart home package, and they get a Ring doorbell and this and that, and I was like, don't do it. It's like, I got you, man. I'll show you what to get. Um, yeah, Ring doesn't support HomeKit, but Yeah, that's the one that I've been using. I will say this, I am interested in the, let's see, the Ecobee stuff because I haven't used this. The only thing I don't like that I know so far about Ecobee, their security system side, is that they try more to tie you into their like monthly service plan. I don't really like that, but this one's really cool because, well, you can get like your camera feeds from your doorbell on your thermostat, which is pretty awesome. But you can see it also will like it's also like your keypad as well for your security system. So I think I'm going to try this one because I've been using Abode for so long that it's I just haven't switched. So I think I'm going to try this just so I can know more about it and share with you guys here, my thoughts and stuff. But this one's pretty intriguing. I don't really like having to be tied into a monthly subscription. So I usually avoid those types of companies and deals and stuff when I have to do that. That said, I do use the Ecobee thermostats and I love them. So, that's kind of another reason why I'm like looking into it a little bit more. So, I don't know. I was a long-winded answer there for that, but that's kind of my thoughts on the current state of HomeKit security systems. Let's see, and I guess my focus mode did not get triggered, so let me go ahead and turn that on. Okay. Uh, Travis, so yeah, that's the thing about it that I don't like. It doesn't support HomeKit secure video like the doorbell. That was one of the big turnoffs for me. When this first came out, I was like, I don't like that because they want you to buy, again, they want you to buy into their subscription just to get access to your camera recordings and stuff, at least the last time I checked. So I don't know if that's changed, but when it first came out, that was the case. Didn't support HomeKit secure video. It does support HomeKit, so you can see the live feed in the Apple Home app. But if you want access to your footage and everything like that, you've got to pay their monthly, cloud storage plan or whatever. And I don't like it when they make you do that. But again, that may have changed. But last I checked, that was the case. So let's do a couple more questions and then we'll do that giveaway here in a few minutes. All right, we did that one. We did that one. Larry says, question, are you still using your Apple Vision Pro just as much as when you first bought it? Have you found any new ways to incorporate it into your smart home? Good question. Thanks for asking, Larry. I will say this about the Apple Vision Pro. A couple of notes here. I go through phases, so sometimes I use it more than others. I think I mentioned it on a live stream maybe a couple weeks ago. I threw out my back really bad about like 3 weeks ago, I think it was. So bad I couldn't even walk one day. It took a while to recover from that. Couldn't sit in my desk, couldn't sit anywhere comfortably except for my couch. So long story short, I started using my Vision Pro every day while my back was hurting so bad, and I would sit on the couch where it was comfortable. I have just my little tiny 13-inch MacBook Pro, but I'd wear the Vision Pro, so I had basically my huge ultra wide monitor set up as if I was sitting at my desk. So I was using it every day during that period. So it has definitely come in handy during times. I don't typically use it every single day, but the ability to do that and have just like, especially for video editing and stuff like that, I'm so used to using my ultra wide monitor for a lot of my work that it's really a pain in the butt to use something as small as like a 13-inch monitor when I'm on the go or somewhere else. Also, when I travel, I've been using it when I travel and I still need to like edit videos or do any kind of work. I'll use it when I do that as well. That said, I am really waiting for some good games. I'm not a huge gamer, but what I really liked about the Quest was, some of the game. I just had a Quest 2. I never got the newer one, but some of the games were just so much fun, and I would only play them for a month or two, and then it would collect dust for 6 months. But the best part about that was the games were so cool, you know, like Resident Evil and Iron Man and stuff like that, Beat Saber, whatever. There's just not any great games for the Vision Pro yet. So if they can release something like Resident Evil or, you know, Walking Dead or anything like that on, you know, Iron Man on the Vision Pro, man, I would love that. So I'm hoping we'll get some really good games like that. But so far, I haven't seen any of that. So I use it mostly just for work, you know, boring like admin type of stuff and video editing right now. Well, let's see. Let me catch up with you guys in the chat. See a few more questions. I may not get to everybody today, but I will try my best. Let's quickly do that giveaway real quick, guys. We'll do the giveaway. All right. So we've got a little over 200 people here. We've got one of these to give away. So let me see. Make sure we do this right. Okay. So giveaway time. Again, this is what we're giving away. Just to reiterate, this is the Nanoleaf Matter outdoor string lights that I shared in a recent video. Thanks to Nanoleaf for providing us with these and doing this giveaway. Nanoleaf is going to ship these directly to the winner. Brian, I'll share with you in just a second. You will have to enter something into the chat, and I will share that right now. Let's see. Where's my giveaway? Here we go. All right, so this is the giveaway. So enter hashtag SMART into the chat right now. And I'll give you guys, you know, maybe a minute or so to put that into the chat. Please only comment once. It will only let you, you know, let you enter once basically. So spamming the chat won't work. But yeah, just enter once. Please make sure you enter it just like that. Hashtag SMART, enter hashtag SMART. Don't forget the hashtag, okay? All right, I see a lot of shouldn't uppercase, lowercase shouldn't matter. Good question. Should not matter. Um, but yeah, you can do all upper caps or all uppercase if you wish, but that should not matter. But yeah, if you any doubt, just do hashtag SMART all uppercase, and we'll pick one here in just a second. All right, I think that was enough time for everyone to enter. What do you say? All right, let's see if we can select a winner. I'm gonna go to my giveaway tool. I need to pick the right stream. We're gonna match the text hashtag SMART exclude. All right, so we're gonna start now in 3, 2, 1. 62 entries. Here we go. And our winner is Juan Solis. All right, congratulations, Juan. You are the winner of the Nanoleaf string lights. Shoot me an email. I think Brian is going to shoot you the email in the chat here, and we'll arrange for you to get those shipped out as soon as possible. Congratulations, Juan. Thank you, everybody, for entering the giveaway there. And I'll try to do more of these in the future, especially if everybody is super cool and everybody's congratulating Juan. So yes, we will definitely do some more of these in the live streams. So stay tuned for more of those. Let me get back to some questions. We got a few more minutes here. Let's see. Larry says, just to follow up on that last question, second part, have you found any new ways to incorporate the Apple Vision Pro into your smart home? Not since that last video, honestly, Larry. I haven't really done much. Excuse me. I don't know if you saw that video. It was probably a month or so ago. I did a whole video about using Apple Vision Pro with my smart home. But since that video, I haven't really done anything new. I do like to have like some of my camera feeds and stuff available when I'm working, especially when I'm at home. Because you're kind of like in an environment. I like to be in an environment, and that way I don't like anybody sneaking up on me, but I can keep an eye on my front door, for example, and stuff like that. Or maybe want to see what kids might be doing or something like that. So that's nice. I'll keep the camera feeds up while I'm working. But yeah, other than that video, there wasn't a whole lot that I've done since then. But yeah, I need to look. I'll probably take a good look at all the smart home integrations and stuff every maybe 6 months or so, and see what else we can do. Let's see. Baba isn't trolling says, what is the best 2-pin light bulb that supports HomeKit? I can't answer this because I have not used any of these. I don't know if anybody in the chat has a suggestion for Baba isn't trolling. Let us know in the chat right now because I have not used any of these. So maybe somebody in the chat will be able to help out there. Sorry. You could record a walkthrough with the Vision Pro, couldn't you? Not sure what you mean there, Lone Star Trent. Yeah, yes, that's true too. It will be exciting to see if anything new comes from uh, WWDC regarding the Vision Pro. You would think developer conference, we'll see something cool regarding the Vision Pro there. I hope. I really hope to see some good games, man. We'll see. I don't know. What is anybody who else here has one? What are you doing with it? Would love to hear your updates as well regarding the Vision Pro. HomeKit Lady asks, what air purifier do you recommend? There's a few, but let's see. The one that I am using, let's see, what is the name of it? It's right back there. Air Versa. That is the one that I'm using right now. I like this one. Oh man, it's making me type in the. Oh, that's aggravating. Here we go. This one right here. Oops, sorry. This one right here is Matter over Thread. No, sorry, not Matter. It works. It's HomeKit over Thread. So it connects via Thread. Works really well. I like the display. I did a video on that one a while ago, but that's the Air Versa, and that is the one I'm using. Sam, what's going on, Sam? Thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. Man, this is awesome. We're just getting all kinds of new members today. I appreciate you, Sam. Where is your... It's hard when I try to... There we go. Been a while. Dang it. I'm getting lost in the chat here. Sam, been a while. Dropped in to do a drop. Thank you so much. Sam gifted 10 memberships. We appreciate you, Sam. So let's see. Robert, Ray, Austin, BD Creates, Eric, Dave, Jeff. So many of you guys just got gifted Explosive Productions. You guys all got gifted a membership. Again, as a channel member, you'll get access to new videos early before everybody else gets to see them. You can get access to our members only Discord server. All you got to do is connect your YouTube account in Discord. So create an account on Discord if you don't already have one, and you can get in there real easily. Great place just to hang out, get advice, share advice, stuff like that regarding your smart home. A lot of great folks in that Discord server. We also do those monthly video chats, also on Discord, and yeah, lots of fun stuff as a channel member. So thank you, Sam, for gifting those channel memberships. And if you just became a member or got gifted a membership, Um, did Sam just gift 10 more memberships? Man, I thought I was seeing things. Thank you, Sam. Let's see, where is that one? Sam gifted 10 more memberships. Dude, you're awesome. Sam, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. Fellow channel member as well. Um, Very kind of you. I should note too, everybody I guess that I highlight the comment who has that little gold star next to it. I don't know if you guys see that. That is a channel member. And so yeah, a lot of channel members here in the chat today. Pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah. So thank you, Sam. Once again, everybody, if you're a new member, come check us out in Discord. We'd love to see you over there. We do our member video chat the first Wednesday of every month. So we do our live streams here, and then about 30 minutes after the normal live stream, we'll do our video chat over in Discord where we just hang out and kind of chat. So that'll be, should be what, next Wednesday, I think, the first Wednesday of June. So hard to believe it's already almost June. And Alexis, also channel member for 18 months. Thank you so much for the support for 18 months. I appreciate you being a channel member. And says, have a great day, everyone. So thank you. Thank you, Alex. And thank you to all the channel members, everybody who supports the channel, and those of you who subscribe, watch, like, comment, all that stuff. It really does mean a lot, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching, and it gives me the motivation to continue doing these videos every week. Speaking of that, we do have a new video coming soon, so by Sunday we'll have that video on the new controller for HomeKit updates. So stay tuned for that. I've also been working on a lot of other videos that are going to be coming very soon. Some exciting new products that I've been testing, and just a lot of good stuff coming. So be on the lookout for that. Turn on notifications if you haven't already, and hopefully YouTube will notify you when new videos come out, but also when we do these live streams here every week. With all that said, I will be ending the chat today. Congratulations again to the giveaway winner, and we'll do some more of these here in the future. If I didn't get to your question today, come on back next week or follow me over on Instagram and hit me up over there. If you're a member, again, I'll be over in Discord every day, so you can hit me up there as well. You guys have a great rest of your day, a great week, and I will talk to you soon. All right, God bless.